Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, Husky baseball fans. Baseball time is here, and we are just about to start this baseball game here featuring your Port Huron Northern Huskies taking on Lakeshore High School. Starting lineups for your Port Huron Northern Huskies. Batting first and playing center field, number 42, Shane Velasquez. Batting second and playing left field, number 1, Carter Schwartz. Batting third and playing second base, number 4, Jack Trimble. Batting cleanup and playing first base, number 24, Dallas Chacon. Playing third base, batting fifth, number 32, Hunter Beaushaw. Batting sixth and playing shortstop, number 5, Luke Borkovich. Batting seventh in the DH spot, number 8, Sam Wagner. Batting eighth and playing catcher, number 7, Kane Santo. And batting ninth, playing right field, will be Luke Scahill. On the mound for the Northern Huskies, number 17, Nate Campo, as he will get the go-ahead as the lines have been painted, national anthem's been sung, and we are just now waiting for the warm-ups to be over, and we can play ball here in a couple minutes. Wind has definitely picked up since we started setting up our cameras. It is blowing in from left field, so hitting something over the fence will definitely be hard to do today. With the wind trajectory, it could even affect the throw of the ball, and we are now underway. Selengowski for Lakeshore High School. He will lead off. Here's Campo, the pitch. High and inside, ball 1. Pitch from Campo. Low and away, ball 2. 2-0 the count on Selengowski. Against the right-hander, Nate Campo. Here's the pitch for strike 1, swing and a miss. 2-1 the count. Campo sets. Here's the delivery. Popped up into the air. It's going to stay in play. Chacon looking like he's camping, and he'll get it for the first out of the inning. You can tell Dallas Chacon running in foul territory there. The wind is definitely blowing. It's hard to tell where that ball's going to land. And he is able to pitch a 10 under it and get the first out. 1 up, 1 down for the Huskies. And it'll be Dan Duran coming to bat for Lakeshore High School. Campo steps off the mound, not liking what he sees. He'll reset. Here's the windup and the pitch. A little bit high, ball 1. Chacon hogging that first baseline. Here's the pitch from Campo, strike 1. 1-1 the count for Campo, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Foul tipped out of the catcher's glove for strike 2. And Dan Duran quickly in the hole, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's see if Campo can cash him out. Here's the delivery, fouled into the screen. Count will stay at 1-2. Campo looking pretty solid here really early. And we'll see if he can make it 2 down for the Huskies. Delivery from Campo. Breaking ball outside. 2-2. There's a hit. That's going to be in right field, easily playable. And the Huskies will get the second out of the inning. So 2 up, 2 down here for the Huskies. Campo looking solid early. And that will bring Brown to the plate for Lakeshore High School. Campo first pitch to Brown. Nice curveball in there for a strike. Here comes Campo. Delivery again. Another changeup for a strike. So Brown, the DH, behind early in the count 0-2. Let's see if Campo can cash him in and bring his guys in. The pitch popped up into the air, straight up. Catcher for the Huskies has room, and a nice play as that ball had him off balance. Nice catch there by the Huskies. That was Kane Santo, the catcher there, able to track that ball. So at the end of the top half of the first inning, Huskies keep them scoreless. Lakeshore goes down 1-2-3. It'll be the Huskies' turn to bat in the bottom of the first. All right, and we are back for this bottom half of the first inning. Leading off for the Huskies, it'll be number 42, Shane Velasquez. First pitch in there for a strike. Budzinski, the pitcher for Lakeshore High School. He's ahead in the count early, 0-1. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. That'll make the count 1-1 on Shane Velasquez. Here's a pitch from Budzinski again. Ball outside. 2-1. As the wind here in this bottom half of the first has died down a little bit, although I wouldn't be surprised to see it pick back up again. Velasquez in there. Ball 2. Correction, ball 3. Count is 3-1. Budzinski the pitch to Velasquez. And he rips one. That might be over the head of the center fielder. No. Dan Durand able to camp under that one for Lakeshore High School and get the first out. So Shane Velasquez able to get all ball on the bat, but that wind keeping it in front of the center fielder, Dan Duran. And the Huskies 1 up, 1 down. At bat now, here's Carter Schwartz. First pitch in there for a strike. Schwartz getting the sign, now steps back in the box. Here comes the pitch from Budzinski. That's going to be a chopper in the grass to third. Schwartz can't run it out. And it'll be 2 up, 2 down for the Huskies. That'll bring up Jack Trimble. Senior here at Port Huron Northern, switch hitter, can bat right and left. And he will choose to bat left-handed against this right-handed pitcher, Budzinski. Here's the first pitch in there for a strike. Oh, and 1 the count on Trimble. Here's the second pitch. That's going to be a chopper foul. And Trimble is behind in the count early, 0-2. 0-2 to Trimble. Here's the pitch. Change up. Trimble able to get a piece of it. That'll be scooped up at third, thrown to first, and he is out. So the Huskies, they return the favor. 1-2-3, they go down. We'll have the top half of the second inning for you here in just a second. Here's the pitch. First pitch swung on by Lakeshore. Campo. He'll be able to get the first out. Nice throw from Beauchamp. 1 pitch, 1 out. One pitch, 1 out for Nate Campo. Here's Holcomb now for Lakeshore High School. Campo the pitch. Swing, strike 1. Looked like Holcomb didn't want to swing at that one, but it was already too late. Pitch 2 from Campo. That's going to be popped up. Shallow center field. Correction, in the infield. That wind is definitely keeping it in. And that's going to be an easy catch for Luke Borkovich for the second out. So 2 quick outs here for Nate Campo. And he will try to make it 3 up, 3 down again for this top half of the second inning. It is Montrose for Lakeshore High School comes up into the batter's box. First pitch from Campo. That's going to be a ball high and outside. 1-0 the count for Campo. New pitch. That's going to be a ball low. 2-0 the count for Montrose. Top half of the second inning, still no score. Campo behind in the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Wind up and pitch from Campo. That's going to be fouled away to the back screen. That'll make the count 2-2. With 2 outs and nobody on here for the Huskies in the top of the second inning. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a shot to center field. Camping under that is Shane Velasquez, and he'll catch it for the 3rd out of the inning. So going into the bottom half of the second inning, Huskies coming up. No hits for either team. And we'll see in the bottom half of the second inning. All right, bottom of the second inning, it'll be Dallas Chacon, the first baseman, to lead off. Looking for the Huskies' first hit. Here's a pitch from Budzinski. That's going to be a strike. 0-1 to Chacon. Second pitch, that's going to be right at the second baseman. Gets right through his legs. So that'll be an error on the second baseman, Bonventry. Won't count as a hit, but nevertheless, Dallas Chacon leading off with a hit for the bottom half of the second inning. That'll bring up Hunter Beauchamp with a runner on first. Chacon not that big of a lead. Ball a little bit high. First pitch from Budzinski, 1-0. Chacon, a little bit more of a gap, about a half step off the bag. There's a hit. That's going to go right back to the pitcher. Budzinski looking to turn 2. There's one at second, and they'll get the second one at first. So it looked like some success here for the Huskies. In the bottom half of the second inning, able to get a man on base, but they'll hit into a double play. So now 2 outs, bottom of the second inning, and that's going to bring Luke Borkovich to the plate. First pitch from Budzinski in the dirt, low and away, ball 1. Pitch to Budzinski. That's in there for a strike. That'll even the count at 1. 1-1 pitch to Budzinski. That's right back to him again. And he'll easily throw out Borkovich for the 3rd out of the inning. So 1 error, no hits for the Huskies in the bottom half of that second inning. And we'll be back with the top of the third. Lakeshore looking for their first base runner. Back here at Northern High School, starting the top half of this third inning. And it's going to be Gervin for Lakeshore High School. They'll take a first pitch strike. And now the catcher, Luke Borkovich. He'll have a talk with Nate Campo on the mound. Brief little chat, probably just saying hi. What's up? How you doing? Let's strike him out. All right. So 0-1 to Gervin. Campo winds. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In there for strike two. Man, that was a bullet across the plate. Campo way deep ahead in the account. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Change up in the dirt for ball one. Trying to get Gervin to chase there. Nothing doing. So Gervin will stay alive. 1-2 the count. Top of the third. No score. Lakeshore High School still looking for their first base runner of the game. That was a sinker that didn't sink. Went over Gervin's head. Now the count will be even at 2. Gervin leading off this third inning with a 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. That's high. And Campo, starting the count 0-2, has now worked it full. Here's the payoff to Gervin. That's going to be low for ball 4, so Lakeshore won't get their first hit, but they will get their first base runner off of a full count walk. Campo had Gervin 0-2 and just lost him. So a runner on first for Lakeshore High School. That is going to bring up Austin Towski for Lakeshore High School. Runner at first, nobody out. He shows bunt. That's going to be popped right behind the catcher, and he will catch it easily. Kane Santo, very alert there, finding that ball. Once again, he's had 2 pop fly outs. So that'll be 1 out, top of the third, no score. Runner on first for Lakeshore. And that's going to bring up Prakuki. Prakuki looks at ball 1. With 1 out and runner on first. There's going to be a hit to the shortstop. Looking to turn 2. They will. No. That gets by Dallas Chacon on the bounce. So they'll have 2 outs. With the runner on second now, Prakuki, he'll reach on the error. So now Lakeshore, runner on second. The deepest either team has gotten a base runner so far this game. It's the top of the third. That'll bring back the top of the order, Selengowski. Here's Campo. First pitch, strike, swing and a miss. So nothing hurt on the base runner if you can get this third out here and get your team back in the dugout to start swinging. 2 out, top of the third, no score. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Campo. That's going to be outside. 1-1 the count now. Runner on second. Campo sets, looks to pick off. Stepped off just to make the runner retreat back to second. So Prakuki, he'll get a lead again. 1-1 pitch to Selengowski high. 2-1. 2-1 count, 2 out, top of the third, no score with a runner on second. Campo checks back. Now sets. Here's the delivery. Curveball a little high. 3-1. Selingowski waits. Campo looking for the signal. He'll set and wind up in the pitch. That's going to be a ball outside. So runners now on first and second. Campo 2 walks in this inning. And that will bring up Dan Durand, center fielder for Lakeshore High School. Delivery from Campo. That's going to be fouled back and make the count 0-1. Campo now, after a little chat from the catcher, he'll get the signal and set. Here's the 0-1 to Durand. Nice curveball in there for strike 2. So now Campo again, same situation, up 0-2. Trying not to walk this one again. The 0-2 pitch. That's going to be hit foul out of play. Back towards the practice football field. Still no score here, top of the third. Runners on first and second for Lakeshore High School. Here's Campo. He'll set in the delivery. That's going to be a grounder. That's going to get through the gap in second. Right fielder looking to charge. He's going to throw it to third, and Perkuki will get there in time. I'm sorry, Perkuki will score. Selingowski into third. Dan Durand to second. On the throw to third, and we got a 1-0 game for Lakeshore High School. Great effort there from Jack Trimble, diving to get it, but it was just inches out of his grasp. Here's Brown now for Lakeshore. First pitch in there for a strike, swing and a miss. Campo's got 2 out. 2 out and an 0-1 count here in the top of the third. Lakeshore scoring the first run of the game. Runners on second and third. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's going to be a pop-up into right field. Should be a can of corn for Luke Scahill, and it will be. So that'll do it for the top half of the third inning. Going into the bottom, Huskies will bat. Lakeshore High School, they pull away 1-0. We'll see you for the bottom of the third. Back here in the bottom of the third inning, Huskies are down 1-0. As Lakeshore able to strike first in the top half in that third. Here's the first pitch of the third inning from Bazitsky. It's going to be a bunt from Wagner. And they will throw him out at first. So 1 pitch, 1 out here for the Huskies. That's going to bring up Kane Santo, the catcher. One out, 1-0 Lakeshore High School. First pitch to Santo. That's going to be low at the shins. Ball 1. From Budzinski to Santo again. 1-0 delivery, and that's going to be fouled out of play. Kane Santo, his first at-bat of the game, coming up with 2 really good defensive plays behind the plate with pop flies, able to catch both of them. Nevertheless, a 1-0 lead for Lakeshore High School here in the bottom of the third. 1-1 count to Santo. Wind up in the pitch from Budzinski. Slider that's high. 2-1 the count now on Santo. Bottom of the third, one out. 2-1 count. Here's the delivery. Strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. Santo not liking the call. You saw a little bit of a turn there. Able to sneak in on the corner of the plate. 1 out. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And it's in the dirt. It'll make it full. So Kane Santo, full count, 1 out. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a hit. Can it get through the gap? Yes, it can. For the Huskies' first hit of the game as Kane Santo. He'll reach first. Number 21, Joey Zappa. He'll come in and pinch run for him. So Santo doing it all in the infield and at the plate. He's 1 for 1. That'll bring up Luke Scahill, the right fielder. Bottom of the third, 1 out. Zappa pinch running at first. Budzinski trying to pick him off, nothing doing as he's able to get back to the bag. Santo on his toes. Takes a few steps after the pitch. Strike 1 in there to Scahill. Oh, 1 count to Scahill. 1 out. That's going to be a chopper. Can it get through the gap? No. But that'll move the runner to second. And Scahill able to do his job moving Santo over. And now he's in scoring position with 2 outs in the bottom of the third. 1-0 Lakeshore High School lead. Budzinski pitching a good game. Only got one hit against him. As Kane Santo on second now. Top of the order now for the Huskies, Shane Velasquez. He's 0 for 1. First pitch inside, ball 1. And Santo got a good lead off second. Here's the 1-0 to Velasquez. In there for a strike. Santo with a big lead again. Budzinski looking for the signal. Here's the delivery in the dirt. Wasn't able to get by the catcher Montrose, so that'll hold Kane Santo at second. Velasquez just looking for a grounder into the outfield here to get Santo home. Here's a pitch. That's going to be hit right to the shortstop. Thrown over, and that'll be an easy third out. So going into the top of the fourth, Huskies get a hit but can't score. It's 1-0 Lakeshore High School.
All right, here in the top of the fourth inning, we have a 1-0 lead for Lakeshore. Leading off the inning, number 18, Bonventure.
Start of the top half of the fourth inning, 1-0 Lakeshore High School. Campo, his first pitch in there for a strike. And he'll be ahead of the count early, 0-1. Wind blowing in from left field, dying down. 0-1 pitch in there for a strike again from Campo, 0-2. So now Campo looking for one more. Had Gervin, the second hitter of the last inning, had him in an 0-2 count, ended up working the count full and walked. So let's hope he doesn't do that here. There's that pitch in there for ball 1. Campo sets, gets the signal. Here's the windup and the delivery. In there for strike 3, and Bonaventure is gone. 1 up, 1 down, and that'll be the first strikeout for Nate Campo.
Next up for the Shorians, number 12, Holcomb.
Holcomb up to the plate for Lakeshore High School now. Campo, the delivery. High and outside, 1-0. Appeal down to the first base umpire. He did not become parallel with the front of the plate, so it'll stay a ball. And now Campo gets the signal, and he'll pitch. Curveball, missed a little bit. 2-0 to count. On Holcomb. 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning. 1-0 score for Lakeshore High School. As that pitch is fouled back, that'll make the count 2-1. On Holcomb. Sun just now starting to peek out of the clouds. And I hope that's the case. Be nice if it could stay out for us. Here's pitch from Campo. Nice changeup. Is the count now 2-2 to Holcomb. Two and two, 1 out, top of the 4th, 1-0 score for Lakeview. The pitch, and it's in the dirt, but they'll have to throw it down to first as the catcher couldn't hold it. And that'll be a strikeout again for Nate Campo. So 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Campo with 2 strikeouts back to back. Team still down 1-0.
Now
That'll bring up Montrose to the plate. Campo getting the signal. Here's the delivery. In the dirt, ball 1. Campo looking to strike out the side here as he's gotten his first 2 strikeouts this inning. 1-0 the count on Montrose. 2 out here in the top of the 4th, a 1-0 score. Huskies down 1. That pitch in there for strike 1. Pitch from Campo, strike 2. Swing and a miss from Montrose. So another strike from Campo here. And he can retire the side with strikeouts. Let's see if he gets it. Gets the signal. Here's the windup and the pitch. That's going to be high. Ball 2. Montrose steps back in. Beats the bat on the plate. Campo gets the signal. Here's the delivery. That's going to be a chopper to third. Over to Chacon for the 3rd out of the inning. And the Huskies get them going down 1-2-3. They'll go into the bottom of the 4th down 1. They need some hits. We'll see what happens. Back here at Channel 6 here in a minute. Bottom half of the 4th inning here about to start.
Huskies, Carter Schwartz.
And Carter Schwartz, he'll step up to lead off the bottom half of the 4th inning. First pitch from Budzinski. That's going to be inside, ball 1. Lakeshore High School up by 1 run here in the bottom of the 4th. There's Schwartz. He'll look at ball 2 in the dirt. Budzinski pitching a good game. No Husky runner has been able to get past first base safely. Here's Budzinski, the 2-0 pitch in the dirt for 3-0. And it's going to be Montrose out to have a chat with Budzinski for a little while. Back in action here. Montrose now back behind the plate. Budzinski gets the signal. Wind up. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 4-pitch walk. So the Huskies leadoff man is on for the bottom half of this 4th inning. Carter Schwartz.
Next up for the Huskies, number 4, Jack.
Be able to reach
Trimble.
first safely on a walk. That'll bring up Jack Trimble. Schwartz, nice size lead off of first. Budzinski, he'll pitch anyway. In there for a strike, 0-1. Trimble 0 for 1 today. Looking to go 1 for 2. And it's just a check to the runner. Schwartz going back to first on the pickoff attempt. Schwartz, he'll get a good lead off first again. Budzinski, the pitch. That's going to be a bunt, and that's going to be a nice one right to the pitcher. That's going to move Schwartz over, and Trimble just out by half a step at first base. But able to move Schwartz over, who's got some wheels. So he'll be in scoring position. And that's going to bring up the cleanup hitter, Dallas Chacon. Able to reach first base on an error.
Coming to the plate, Dallas Chacon.
Chacon, the left-handed hitter, looking to bring home the first Husky run of the game here in this bottom of the 4th. 1 out. He'll take strike 1. Chacon 0-1. Budzinski the pitch, and that's going to be a drive to left field. Will it drop down? Yeah, no, it won't. As the left fielder for Lakeshore able to catch that one. That would be Prakuki, able to catch Chacon's pop fly into left field for the second out of the game.
Now batting for the Huskies, number 32, Hunter Beauchamp.
That'll bring up Hunter Beauchamp with 2 out here in the bottom of the 4th. 1-0 Lakeshore High School. Schwartz at second. The farthest a Husky batter has reached this game. Looking to score. First pitch, high and inside for ball 1. Budzinski getting the signal. Sets. And here's the 1-0. In there for strike 1 right across the plate. Schwartz with a good lead off second. Budzinski the signal, the 1-1 pitch. And that's going to be in there for strike 2. So not much room for error for Hunter Beauchamp here with a 1-2 count and 2 out. Runner on second. 1-0 Lakeshore High School lead. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That's going to be fouled off into the practice football field. So Hunter Beauchamp able to stay alive. Working the count on Budzinski. 1-2. Here's the pitch. That's going to be fouled off again. And Beauchamp able to stay alive. So still work to be done from Budzinski with Schwartz on second and Beauchamp at the plate. Budzinski, he'll get the signal, sets. Here's the delivery, high and inside, 2-2. Schwartz a good lead off second. 2-2 the count with 2 out. Change up high. And Beauchamp able to work the count full on Budzinski as he's looking to drive in the first Husky run of the game. Bottom of the fourth inning, full count, 2 out, 1-0 Lakeshore High School lead. Schwartz on second, good lead from second. Budzinski sets, pitch, and that's going to be a gapper. That's going to line right into right center rather. That's going to score Schwartz. And the game will be tied. Boshaw, nice job working the count on Budzinski, and he gets a base hit for the first Husky run of the game. We got time called on the field. As Lakeshore High School coach comes out to talk to his pitcher. Imagine he's telling him just to settle down. You only given up 1. Only halfway through the game. You got a runner on first. Just get the third out and let's get in the dugout. And if you're the Huskies, you want to keep this rally
now
going.
For the Huskies, number 5, Luke Borkovich.
And that'll bring Luke Borkovich to the plate. His head football coach, Pat Connell, sitting in the chair next to me as I commentate this game. Coach Connell and I, Coach Connell actually used to be my coach when I played football here back in '02. Nice to see you again, Coach. Borkovich in. He waits for his first pitch. It's going to be a strike. So Budzinski. That was a strike. 0-1 the count. Budzinski sets, gets the signal. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, ball 1. Borkovich waiting for the delivery. Budzinski will set. Here's the 1-1, and that's going to be a shot, right field. Can it get over the head? No. Camped under it is Ostentowski, and he will get the third out of the inning. So, but the Huskies, damage is done. They tie it up. 1-1 game going into the top of the 5th inning. We'll see you then. And we're back here on CPHS Channel 6. I am DJ Palm bringing you the top half of this 5th inning here at Northern High School. Scores tied 1-1. Connor Schwartz scoring a run on the Hunter Boshaw RBI single. And that's where we stand at the top of the 5th. First pitch from Nate Campo in their first strike. Chopper up to second. That's going to be bobbled by the shortstop, and he's not going to be able to make the throw. Borkovich just couldn't handle the ball. And Lakeshore High School, they'll have their lead man on in the 5th with nobody out in a 1-1 score. So here's Campo now again, as that's a slow roller that's going to roll foul. Hit by Ostentowski. That'll be an 0-1 count with a runner on first for Lakeshore High School. So Gervin able to reach on an error from Borkovich. Campo looking to pick him off right now. And he'll stay on first. So 0-1 the count to Ostentowski. 1-1 tie game, top of the 5th. Here's the pitch as he shows bunt. Now they throw it first. Chacon's got a bullet to second, and it gets through into the left field. And it'll be Gervin able to reach second safely. With a 1-1 count and nobody out here in the top of the 5th. Ostentowski back in the box. Here's the pitch from Campo. A little bit high. 2-1 the count on Ostentowski. Chacon playing just in front of the bag. As Ostentowski shows bunt, that'll move the runner over to third. Chacon able to get back in time. And had his foot on the bag, nevertheless made the tag for the first out of the fifth. So Huskies in a bit of a jam here with a runner on third and one out. We'll see how Campo pitches around Perkuki. Another lefty for Lakeshore. Pitch from Campo. It's going to be high, ball one. Gervin, the runner on third for Lakeshore High School. He'll get a lead. Perkuki, the ninth batter. He'll shoot one right to Berkovich, who's got it at short for the second out, and that's exactly what the Huskies needed right there, was a quick out that could not advance the runner home. And that'll bring up the top of the order, Selengowski.
Now batting for the Shoreans, number 21, Selengowski.
Campo gets the signal, steps off the mound. Not liking what he's seeing. Here's Campo now. First pitch to Selengowski in there for a strike. Campo sets, gets the signal. Here's the 0-1 delivery. That's going to be a chopper to short. And Berkovich make that long throw. He does for the third out of the inning. And the Huskies able to get out of the jam. Good pitching from Nate Campo there. Still tied 1-1 going into the bottom half of the fifth. We'll see in a minute.
Now for the Huskies, number 8, Sam Wagner.
Bottom half of the fifth here now starting. Sam Wagner will lead it off. 1-1 game here at Port Huron Northern High School. First pitch from Budzinski in the dirt, ball one. Wagner steps in. He'll look at ball two. Huskies' only run of the game coming from Carter Schwartz off the bat of Hunter Bolshaw. That tied the game in the fourth. Now the count 3-0. Count 3-0 to Wagner. He's probably going to get the red light from his coach not to swing at this no matter what. Pitch from Budzinski. Ball four inside, and so 4-pitch walk for Budzinski to lead off the bottom of the fifth. That'll put Sam Wagner on first, and that's going to bring up
for the Huskies,
Kane Santo,
Santo,
the catcher for the Huskies. He's 1 for 2 today. Doing work at the plate and behind it, Kane Santo. As he steps in, first pitch, strike right over the plate. Clouds are starting to get a bit gray here as that sun is definitely gone. Wind blowing in from left field. Wagner leading off first. Santo shows bunt, and that's going to be a good slow roller. Can he get there? Throw's going to be high, but able to catch it is Holcomb for St. Clair Shores Lakeshore High School. So Santo doing his job, able to move the runner over to second. 1-1 game here in the bottom of the fifth.
Now batting for the Huskies, number 26, Luke
And that's going to bring up Luke Scahill with a runner on second and 1 out in a 1-1 game. Here's Budzinski. Gets the signal, now winds, that throws it in the dirt. That's going to move Wagner over to third, and could he possibly take home? Thought about it. But he'll retreat back as he got a good bounce off the fence, did the catcher, Montrose. Luke Scahill, he'll step back in. Good hockey player in the wintertime, along with his brother Reed, who plays for the Fighting Falcons. Here's the pitch from Budzinski. That's going to be a bunt and a pop fly back towards us for his second strike, or correction, first strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 1-1 score here in the bottom of the 5th with the Huskies threatening. They got Sam Wagner at third. And Scahill looking to drive him in. Here's the pitch. Fouled off the bat. And that'll make the count 1-2 to Scahill with 1 out. Budzinski, he'll set, get the signal, and Scahill will step out of the box. Bit of a mind game with the pitcher. If you can get that pitcher to set and right when he's about to throw the ball, step out and call time, he's got to reset all over again. So let's see if it works. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a hit right up the middle. That's going to score Wagner. Great job by Luke Scahill as he drives the grounder back up the middle to give the Huskies the lead here in the bottom of the 5th. So Wagner and Schwartz, your run scores for the Huskies, with Hunter Beauchamp and now Luke Scahill, each with a hit and an RBI apiece. That's going to bring back up the top of the order Shane Velasquez. At the plate, Scahill with a good lead. Now he's going to steal second. That ball in the dirt, and he's going to reach safely. So now Scahill starting to get Budzinski here in a bit of a rattle, giving up an RBI single to take the lead, and now throws ball 1 right into the dirt. Scahill able to take second. Has a good lead off third, or off second now. Pitch to Velasquez, that's going to be in the gap, and that's going to score Scahill if he can hustle. And he will get there, standing up, 3-1, Husky lead. Shane Velasquez, an RBI single for his first hit of the game. And that'll bring back up Carter Schwartz, able to tie the game up at 1 in the bottom of the 4th just a while ago. And the Huskies' first run. Velasquez now at first with a good lead. Here's Schwartz, grounder to third. Can he get there in time? No, just beat him by a half a step, did the throw. And that'll be the second out of the inning here in the bottom of the 5th. Now a 3-1 Husky lead.
Carter Schwartz advances the runner, and now up for the Huskies, Jack Tremble.
That'll bring Tremble to the plate with 2 outs and a 2-run Husky lead. Bottom of the 5th, Velasquez at second now. Got a nice big lead off second. First pitch is in there for a strike. So now Budzinski getting a little bit rattled here in this bottom of the 5th. Umpire calls time. Oh, no, and a big mistake by Budzinski. He touched his mouth before he touched the ball, and that's a no-no, putting spit on the ball. So that's going to advance Shane Velasquez to third. So now the Huskies with 2 outs have a nice opportunity here to kind of cushion this lead. Here's a hit right to the third baseman, and that might do it. No, he won't. Throw was errant from third base, not able to recover for Lakeshore High School was Holcomb. He was off the bag when he grabbed the ball and way out of the reach of the tag. So Trimble will reach first base on an error, scoring Velasquez. And now Lakeshore, they will have an infield meeting as they talk about things. 4-1 Husky lead now. Chacon coming to the plate to bat cleanup.
Now batting for the Huskies, number 24, Dallas Chacon.
Chacon, he'll take a spot in the batter's box. Budzinski, he'll step off. Moving the runner back closer to first. That's Jack Trimble. Trimble with a good lead. Chacon takes a ball in the dirt, and that Trimble will easily get to second. There's Trimble. He'll stay at second. Budzinski coming a bit unrattled here in the bottom of this fifth inning, allowing 3 runs, 2 of them earned. The last run, Trimble reached on an error from the throw from the third baseman for Lakeshore. One count on Chacon with 2 outs. Bottom of the fifth inning, 4-1 Northern Huskies. Budzinski gets the signal and sets. Now looks to pick off at second, and that ball's going to hit the dirt. Had he been able to hold on to that ball, I think he would have gotten Trimble at second. Budzinski sets, gets the signal, now pitches. Ball, fastball high. And that'll bring the count to 2-1 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth. 4-1 Husky lead. 2-1 pitch. In there for strike 2. So Chacon, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Maybe you could put a little bit more of a cushion on this Husky lead if he can hit it somewhere in the outfield. On the ground, of course. And he hit it on the ground, just foul. So he'll work Budzinski a little bit longer. Budzinski thrown over 20 pitches this inning. The inning started tied 1-1. 2 earned runs and 1 unearned by the Huskies makes this a 4-1 game. Chacon waiting for the 2-2. Change up high and outside. He'll work the count full. And we'll see what Budzinski does here to get out of this inning. I'd imagine this might be Budzinski's last batter if he walks or gives up a hit to Chacon. Got to stop the bleeding somehow. Payoff pitch, strike 3. And Chacon, he'll go down swinging, but the Huskies do damage. They get 3 in the bottom of the 5th. And we'll see you in the top of the 6th. Top of the 6th inning starting here at Northern High School. Campo's first pitch popped up by Dan Duran to center field. And that's going to be easily handled by Shane Velasquez. So 1 pitch and 1 out here in this top of the 6th inning for the Huskies. That's going to bring up Brown for Lakeshore High School. Campo's still on the mound, gets the signal. Here's the first pitch in there for strike 1. Campo again gets the signal. Sets, here's the pitch. That's going to be outside, ball 1. And that'll even the count. Huskies with a 3-run 5th inning, able to take the lead 4-1. Campo, the third pitch of the at-bat, fouled off by Brown. So Campo ahead on the count 1-2 with 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Sinker in the dirt for ball 2 from Campo. And that'll leave in the count at 2 with 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Campo pitching some solid baseball today, only allowing 1 run. Campo, payoff pitch, that's fouled off into the dirt, so count will stay at 2-2. And Lakeshore High School running out of time here. They've got 1 more inning of at-bats, looking to chip away at this lead. Here's Campo, strike 3. As Brown swings and misses, that'll be his 3rd strikeout of the game for Nate Campo. So 2 up, 2 down for the Huskies.
Now number 18, Bonventure.
And that's going to bring up Bonventure for Lakeshore High School. Campo, first pitch to him in there for a strike. Bonventure not liking the call, thought it was a bit inside. But nevertheless, a strike will go on the scoreboard. 0-1, the count, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Popped up, first base line, foul territory. Chacon on his way to track it and gets it. So that'll do it for the top half of the 6th inning. 1-2-3 goes down Lakeshore, and we'll see the Huskies try to add some insurance here in the bottom of the 6th. We'll see you then. Back here for the bottom of the 6th inning here at Northern High School. Huskies up 4-1 as they try to add some runs to their lead. It's going to be number 32, Hunter Beauchamp, the guy that started the RBI rally in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting for the Huskies, Hunter.
He'll take ball
Beauchamp.
1. Here's the pitch back to Beauchamp in there for strike 1. New pitcher is Walton for the Lakeshore High School team. He works to count 1-1 on Beauchamp. Here's the 1-1 pitch in the dirt for ball 2. And Beauchamp looking to get on any way he can. Add some runs to this lead. As the Huskies for the top of the 7th, if they can get them down without any runs, they will win. Here's the 2-1 from Walton. That's going to be in the gap between second and short for Beauchamp as he has a 2-hit day. So Beauchamp with a leadoff hit here in the bottom of the 6th as Walton's first batter is a hit. It's going to bring up Luke Borkovich.
Now batting for the Huskies.
He'll take strike 1.
Borkovich.
Walton sets, throws. 0-1 pitch is fouled back over the screen. So Borkovich behind in the count quickly. 0-2 with nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th for the Huskies, as they look to swell this lead. Pitch looking to turn 2 is Lakeshore, and he's going to be safe at first. Borkovich will be. So Beauchamp out at second. Borkovich will reach first base safely, although it's not recorded as a hit. He'll be on first. That is going to bring up Sam Wagner, the DH. So 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th, a 4-1 Husky lead.
At the plate, Sam Wagner for the Huskies.
And Wagner will take ball 1 high and outside. Goes Walton, the 1-0 pitch, and it's going to be bunted by Wagner. That's going to move over Borkovich. And Wagner will be thrown out at first for the second out of this bottom 6th inning. That's going to bring up number 7, Kane Santo, for the Huskies, as he's looking to put it on the ground somewhere in the outfield. Here's the first pitch to Santo. That's going to be high and outside, ball 1.
Now batting for the Huskies, number 7, Kane Santo.
The 1-0 pitch for Santo. Not going to be there as the pickoff attempt gets into center field, and Wagner's going to come into third base safely. Or I'm sorry, that's Borkovich. Luke Borkovich there, reaching third on the throwing error from Walton. So a good chance for some more runs here. Is Kane Santo at the plate now with a 1-0 count and a runner on third, 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Here's Walton, sets, delivers, pop fly back of the screen, and it's going to be out of play. So that'll be the first strike on Santo in this at-bat. 1-1 count. 2 out and a 3-run Husky lead. Borkovich taking a huge lead from third. Looking like he was going to steal home, but that's just to throw off the pitcher. Nothing doing as it's a 1-2 count. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and that's going to be high to Santo, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Ball low. So Santo, he'll work the count full. Full count, 2 out. Bottom of the 6th, Huskies trying to score Borkovich from third. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 3, and that's going to retire the side. So the Huskies, 1 hit, no runs, and 1 error for Lakeshore High School. As the throwing error, the pickoff attempt for Borkovich, he was able to reach third. So nothing doing for the Huskies. Top half of the 7th coming up. Let's see if Northern can close this out. We'll be back in a moment. All right, top of the 7th inning here at Northern High School. Campo's still on the mound. His first pitch is going to be fouled off by Hunter Holcomb. And that'll make it an 0-1 count. Nate Campo looking to pitch a 1-run, 4-hit complete game here, as he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Holcomb leading off this top half of the 7th inning. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Campo. That's going to be popped into the air in the infield. And the second baseman, Beauchamp, he will camp under it for this first out of this inning. So 1 up, 1 down for the Huskies, or correction, for Lakeshore High School. That's going to bring up Montrose. Campo looking to keep his complete game intact here. Here's the first pitch to Montrose, in there for a strike. Here's Campo getting the signal, likes it, sets. Here's the delivery, and that's going to be shot right at the second baseman. Beauchamp couldn't handle it, and it's going to go into right field. Correction, I'm sorry, that's Jack Trimble at second base, so he'll be charged with an error. Montrose will reach first. And with 1 out here in the top of the 7th, it will be Gervin here to bat. And here's Campo, his first pitch to Gervin. That's going to be in the dirt, but Good job there by Kane Santo, able to block that one and keep the runner from advancing. So Campo, here he goes. Pitching to Gervin, 1-0 count here with 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Huskies need 2 more outs to win the game. And there's a shot into center field. Is that going to be over the head? No. Able to catch it for the Huskies was Shane Velasquez for the 2nd out of the inning. So Lakeshore High School down to their final out. As the Huskies lead 4-1, that's going to bring up Sudney. Sudney will step in to pinch hit. And that's going to be a first pitch grounder over to third. If they can get the throw, they'll win, and they do. And the Huskies, they'll win this one 4-1. Nate Campo, an excellent pitching job as he'll get the win.
This evening's ball game. Your host Huskies 4, the Shoreans of Lakeshore 1. Ladies and gentlemen,
I would say player of the game today would be Hunter Boshaw. Able to work that count on Budzinski in the bottom half of the 5th inning to score Carter Schwartz for that 2nd run. So that'll do it here from Port Huron Northern High School. Once again, Nate Campo the victory. And the Port Huron Northern Huskies, they win the ball game against Lakeshore High School 4-1. And we'll see you next time for Husky Baseball. Once again, I'm DJ Palm. Take care, everybody. Have a good night.